The province is creating guidelines on what books should be allowed in school libraries. It says books found in nearly 60 Calgary and Edmonton schools contained sexually explicit content. Officials say they're listening to some parental concerns, but not all parents agree with this move. And some teachers fear this is the start of a book ban, mostly targeting diverse communities. Tyson Fedor reports.
What the provincial government calls sexually graphic and disturbing images from several books at Calgary Public School libraries. They have been available to elementary school children and high school students. The CBE has since removed them.
This is not a question of banning specific books or specific titles.
Before, specific titles were singled out after the minister was approached by a group of concerned parents. Illustrated novels titled Gender Queer, Fun Home, Blankets, and Flamer have won some awards. They depict oral sex, molestation, profanity, and other sexual acts. But this is not a book ban, according to the province. It's now surveying Albertans about what they think.
Provincial government does not have the authority to remove individual books, nor am I suggesting that we have that authority here today.
But one student advocacy group says these guidelines the province is ushering in is moving towards a slippery slope.
We feel that this government is really intent on digging into this culture wars. So ultimately, this is about setting the stage for book bans, in our view. This is about restricting access and censorship to literary content.
The Alberta Teachers Association is not against removing some books from school libraries, but wants a more transparent process.
When we start pulling books from shelves, where does it end? It's a slippery slope that we get on, and I'm worried that we're going to get into a myriad of book challenges.
The province says 57 schools in Calgary and Edmonton had these books but would not name them. The ATA says it wants the province to fund teacher librarians while also engaging with students and families, including in the LGBTQ community.
Just reading a book all the time wasn't great for some of my students. The graphic novel was a way for them to engage with the text in a way that was meaningful to them.
The Alberta Parents Union says it pushes for parental choice, adding it's unclear how these books were allowed in schools in the first place.
It's not about one book being on the shelf or off the shelf. It's about the process that lets these things happen.
And Tyson is outside CBE headquarters tonight. So Tyson, what is the school division saying?
Well, Tara, it was surprised by this announcement from the province this morning. It says the Education Ministry has never actually brought concerns forward to the school division. The CBE adding in a statement, quote, that it follows rigorous processes to ensure that there is age-appropriate resources for its students. Now, the school division does say that it wants to collaborate with the government, but this decision today actually undermines that relationship. Now, the province will be surveying Albertans until June the 6th on this topic, and it wants some of these changes and guidelines to be in place at the start of the next school year. Tara?
Okay, Tyson, thank you.